All right, guys. So I speak to a lot of agents, and the thing that I notice the most when having conversations is basically most people, most agents show that they are being stuck without being able to articulate it. And it's been sometimes now more than a year that I'm doing this, and plus my experience as a life insurance agent also. So I have some background understanding exactly where agents are coming from. And the idea is there are only four things that if you can address them, you'll be able to automatically change completely the way your business run. And these four things will definitely help you create momentum, because the problem with selling life insurance agent, it's not a transactional sell, it's a relationship sales. And if you try to act to use it as a transactional, you will simply fail. So these are the four things that I think needs to happen if you want to make sure that you are going to be successful selling policies and reaching the cap, whatever cap you are trying to reach. The first thing is being able to build a list. That's very, very important, because without building a list, you cannot, it's like we say in marketing, you want to make sure that you are generating and creating your own economy. Without building a list, you basically will be relying on referrals, you'll be relying on events, you'll be relying on all the things that you are currently using. That's the first thing. The second thing is you want to make sure that you are building a brand. And building a brand doesn't happen just by telling people word of mouth. Building a brand is by actually taking a stand on an issue and becoming the leader, becoming the champion of that cause, by speaking about it, by making sure that everybody knows the minute they see your picture or your logo, the minute they know what you stand for and what you're trying to solve. The third thing is making sure that you are niching down. If you're trying to speak to everybody, you are basically trying to speak to nobody. Once we are able to distill who we want to speak to, everything becomes easier, because we have a very small segment of the market that we want to go after. We know their pain, we know their problems, we know what they stand for, and we know what they are trying to, their goals. And by knowing all these things, it's easy to craft the right message that will resonate with them and make them more captive to our message. So that's very, very important. And the last thing is making sure that we are able to pre-qualify our sales calls, because when we waste so much time with tire kickers and trying to just speak to everybody who think they may be interested, some people just do it for the fun of it, and we end up losing hours upon hours just on people who are not even qualified. We lose a lot of momentum. Not only that, but once you pre-qualify people, you know for a fact that they have the intent, at least 50-60%, that they want to do it. So that gives you a lot of edge and gives you a lot of advantage in the market, so that you don't speak to anybody and everybody. And the last thing that I want to make sure that everybody understand is the fact is, if you are looking at yourself as simply an agent that trying to make a buck out there, you will not go far. The idea is, all what I just mentioned is basically crafted around being able to build a business. At the end of the day, we need to look at ourselves and we need to act as being business owners, not just sales agents. So I hope this message really resonates with you guys out there who are being stuck at whatever plateau that you reach. This can immensely change the way things happen. And if you want to know more, please make sure to comment below. I'll send you a very on each topic, a very descriptive guide on how to go on each topic. Have a great day and talk soon.